Go ahead, guys.
How's it going, everyone? I'm David Benford. I'm running for Grafton County District 15.
And I'm Wes Chapman. I'm running for Grafton County District 3.
And we just wanted to shoot a short video and just kind of let you know some of the things that we're recognizing within the districts. And I think the first one we're going to hit on is the upcoming school year and some of the concerns that we've been hearing as we've been out and about from parents and even students, for that matter. So
we've been talking about the issues that are facing parents as they look at this fiasco of sending their kids back to school, and the social distancing even on buses, social distancing in the classroom. The bottom line is it's going to create this huge problem for parents, and no one's going to get what they're paying for. No one's going to get the type of school and the type of education that they expect from this system and that they're paying into. So we've talked about the idea of, there should be some type of a tax refund that's due to taxpayers for the time that they haven't received these services. But more importantly, what do we do to move forward to make sure that children, receive a proper education?
Just one example, we were talking to some folks this morning from one of the towns in our district, and even their children are concerned because the children are eager to go back to school because they want to see their friends. But with the way things are coming down, they're not going to be able to really associate with their friends like normal. And I'm not saying we should, but I'm not saying we shouldn't either. But because kids crave that social aspect of life, and that's one good thing that our schools do bring to the table. So we have children that are really concerned with being able to see their friends this school year, and with the way things are going, the social distancing, one class is basically, for lack of a better word, quarantined with that class, and they're not able to interact with anyone else in the school, regardless of grade. Those are some things that are concerning to our children now, as well as the parents.
We spoke with some parents in Warren that were saying that their child, a young boy, had only one other young boy in the entire class because they had limited the size of the class. So to six people, that's it. That's all that can be in their class. So his whole interaction is going to be with only one other boy. So he's concerned about that. They're worried about it for sure. And they're dealing with what everyone else is dealing with, is this question of, am I going to get a better education for my child by sending them through the public school system, or what other choices do I have? And currently the other choices are problematic as well. Because if you take your child out and you homeschool them, well, how do you pay for that? Why can't you get some credit back to pay to some of that tax money back? Why doesn't it follow the child? And more importantly, why doesn't it follow the child without strings? Because if it does follow the child, then the state wants to come back with Common Core testing. And the whole reason that a lot of people pull their kids out of that system is they want them to receive a classical education. Instead of the Common Core education, they want them to receive, a real valuable classical education. And if you throw, or possibly have a religious school where they have certain things where their faith has an issue with Common Core, and so if they want to pull them out of that system, then, well, guess what? They get tested the same way, and so to pass that test and receive the funding from the state, they've got to teach the same thing that they pulled them out of. So,
And then you have the aspect of a lot of parents these days are two-income families just to make ends meet. And those families have been really hamstringed, for lack of a better word, right now, with some instances not being able to work because they've been trying to work through the early processes of getting their kids taught from home via distance learning or however means they decided to do once all this came down. And now they're like, I really need to go back to work because we're not making it. I'm not able to pay the bills, put the groceries on the table, pay the taxes, the mortgage, or the rent. So we're running into a crisis here that not many people are willing to actually admit to, and it's concerning to us, just with everything that's going on with that aspect of things as well.
So bottom line is that we're concerned about these issues, and unfortunately some of these are going to affect people in our district before the next Congress convenes. So we would like to speak with you more. We'd like to speak with you individually or in a group setting and get a better handle of what kind of problems you're facing and see what we can do to address those problems as soon as we're in Congress.
Right.